I am nearer to you than the breath you just inhaled. My darling kid, I can see the weight you've borne in areas no one else can see. I am aware of the worries and thoughts that haunt you at night, and when you believe no one and is looking. Listen to me now, I will shine my redemptive light on every area of your life. Don't worry about what the future may bring. Don't be alarmed by rumors that threaten your relationships or your money. The devil wants you to think that you will fail, that you will lose all you have fought for, and that your heart will shatter beyond healing. But I am telling you now, my child, that I am the one who keeps everything together. I send my angels to help you. When you feel like you're losing your way, during this hour, Archangel Michael watches over you. Engaged in conflicts you cannot even see, my plans for you are eternal. Therefore the schemes of the adversary will fail. The burden of debt won't cause you to break. You won't drown and treasure your unfulfilled promises. If you're listening, type this: I'm safe, I'm taken care of. I can see how worried you've been about money, wondering whether you'll ever be able to enjoy the tranquility that others appear to have. If you'll have enough to support the people you care about, and if the expenses will continue to mount. But hear me out, I've always been your source. Kid me not your salary, not your position, not your contacts. The livestock on 1,000 hills belong to me. I have the ability to open doors that no man can close. I fed the 5,000 with fish and a bit of bread, didn't I? When my followers had to pay their taxes, did I not take money out of a fish's mouth? Why do you believe I'm incapable of paying the bill? Why do you believe I am incapable of multiplying what you are holding? Today I want you to find solace in the knowledge that you are not alone. I am guiding you through each season, not only observing from a distance. In the midst of your struggles, I am standing by your side. The darkness that seeks to disturb your tranquility is being pushed back by Archangel Michael, who is more than merely standing by your side. There may be times when you will be let down by individuals you trusted, and you will start to doubt your own value. Don't base your worth on others who don't know your whole tale. I wrote your tale, not them. I breathed life into your lungs. Not them. I accept you while others reject you. When they turn on you, I keep you near. I say things that make you feel better. When they say things that hurt you, in my name I am now destroying every curse that has attempted to hold on to your family, and every falsehood that has been spoken over your identity. If you think it's true, type every curse is broken. I'm free. What I have in store for you is not a precarious future. It is not reliant on human judgments, economic projections, or the erratic promises of this world. The rock under your feet is me. I am the same now as I was yesterday, and I always will be. I remain the same, therefore. Keep in mind who your provider is. When you're afraid that your money may run out, remember who holds hearts together in perfect love when anxiety tells you that your relationship is about to fail. Remember who vowed to never abandon you. When the adversary hisses that you are alone, there are people all around you. There are still more in your favor than against you. My angels are waiting for you. Archangel Michael will not allow the average Sirrah to harm what is mine, which is why he has drawn his sword over your life. Rest in this, child. No curse can take away what I have blessed. No one is able to close what I have unlocked. No untruth can quiet what I have spoken. My child, walk boldly in faith and love. With your super thanksgiving, let the truth of my word reach those who, too long for the light, join me in this divine mission to heal and uplift. Click on the super thanksgiving button and be enveloped in my grace now, and listen to this message further. You haven't squandered your tears. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Every scream and every whisper you believed I didn't hear has been gathered by me. I'm transforming your grief into dance. The weight that has been putting too much strain on your back is being lifted by me. Let the world express itself as it pleases. My word is supreme. Let the gloom loom, every shade is broken by my light. Fear is driven out by my flawless love. So let it shout. You're going to stand, you will thrive. Doors that you didn't even knock on will be open. Debts will be paid off, relationships will be repaired, and damaged areas will be repaired. My strength, not yours, will lift you up, no storm, and separate you from my hold. If you stay near me, let me speak to the innermost parts of your heart, while we stroll together in a peaceful setting. Have faith that I have more plans for you. Your story's greatest chapters are still being written. By me, they weren't written by you. You have far more ahead of you than behind you. So hold on tight, my dear. Not only do I promise survival, but I also promise rich life. Now look up and see what I'm doing, where you thought it was completed. I am sowing the seeds of breakthrough that will eventually emerge in the soil of your struggle, even now, although you may not be able to see the roots extending far below the surface. Believe me, child, they are becoming stronger where no eye can see. When the crop arrives, it will do it swiftly and in ways that will dispel any doubt you may have ever had. Don't allow short-term setbacks to make you believe that my pledge is no longer valid. In my kingdom, waiting is not denial. Certain gifts need to develop before they may break you. Although you believe that you are waiting on me, I am often waiting on you, hoping that you would believe that I am good, even if you are unable to track my actions. Additionally, Ignore the rumors that you are abandoned or undeserving while you wait. Have I not addressed you by name? Did I not use my own blood to cover you? Did I not sacrifice my life to show you how much I love you? Why do you think I would start a relationship with you and then leave midway through? I complete what I start even now. Archangel Michael keeps watch on the words of uttered over your fate. In this very hour I am putting an end to every task that is thrown your way, even the voices that advise you to give up in the end, anxieties that try to keep you up at night. If you're getting it tight, my mind is guarded, my heart feels secure. Even if you feel tired out, you are not weak. You have a strength that the world cannot comprehend because of the struggles you have faced. You have stood when others would have fallen. Even through tears, you have raised my name higher than others would have. My heart is moved by your faith. My dear, it brings me closer to you in ways you can't even fathom. This season, you have friends allocated to you who will support you when you feel too weak to continue fighting. Behind closed doors, I am arranging supernatural connections. People who will support your faith, give you encouragement when you want to give up, and remind you of your identity when you lose it. You are no longer need to walk alone. Now watch who you let to influence your life. I'm going you somewhere where not everyone is supposed to walk. For your safety, certain doors must be locked, and some sounds must be muffled. Have faith that my removal of individuals is an act of kindness rather than punishment. I refuse to let the wrong firm ruin my good fortune. You have experienced the pain of being misinterpreted, the sting of betrayal, and the weight of carrying more than you believed you could manage. However, notice that you are still here. Observe how your trust remained intact. Observe how, despite your heart's fatigue, your praise continues to climb. This proves that I agree with you. Don't let the views of individuals with erratic hearts determine your value. The person who sacrificed everything to win you back defines you. You are safe, selected, and valuable. Your call cannot be canceled due to rejection. Your future cannot be lost due to any failure. There may be periods in the future when money seems tight, when unforeseen expenses crop up, and when you question how everything will work out. Loved one, don't freak out. Earthly systems do not constrain me. Your financial situation is not a barrier to me. I am the same one who created overflowing boats out of empty nets, who poured water from a rock, and who showered manna from heaven. I'm now doing the same in your life. Unexpected provision will be shown to you, including favors given by individuals you haven't even met yet, and resources arriving from unexpected sources. See how I provide for all of your needs, not just sparingly, but generously. Even in the midst of a world that is trembling, you are supposed to speak of my kindness, not to make ends meet. Remind the adversary of your provider whenever he attempts to remind you of your lack. Open your hands and trust. When fear attempts to make you hoard in panic, you are fortunate not just to live, but also to be a gift. And keep in mind that Archangel Michael and his host are like the wall of fire, standing guard around you. When doubt attempts to resurface, you feel alone in the night, I have given my angels instructions about you. They protect your path, encourage you, and fight for you. No threat that is created against you will ever succeed. So kid, rest your tired heart. You don't have to bear the burden of tomorrow, You don't have to anticipate every move. One breath at a time, one prayer at a time. One praise at a time. All you have to do is be near me. I'll take care of what you can't. What you cannot see, I shall conceal what you can't keep together on your own. I'll safeguard when the waves are high. Keep your eyes on me. Make my promises more audible than your anxieties. When falsehoods attempt to stifle your optimism, speak the truth. You have the ability to communicate life, faith, and triumph with your words. Your praise is a weapon sharper than any blade, and I have granted you power. Tighten your grip, dear, there is much more to this tale. The future chapters are still being written in a splendor that is beyond your current comprehension. Stay near, remain surrendered, and be expectant. Greater is on the horizon, and trust me enough to let go of what you were never intended to bear alone. As you stand in this space between the past and the future, in the innermost recesses of your heart, you harbor burdens such as anxieties about the stability of your family, anxiety about relationships that seem precarious, and doubts about your ability to keep everything together. I see everything. Put it down at my feet, I tell you. The weight of the world was not intended for you. I came to hug you for that reason, so that your shoulders wouldn't have to endure the crushing weight of every error, every worrying, every debt, and every broken promise I bore across. I would do it again, just to let you know how much I adore you. I did it for you. Breathe, dear. Take a deep breath and keep in mind your supporters. Archangel Michael never gets weary of protecting your life. When darkness attempts to approach, he does not retreat, he defends what is rightfully mine. Armed by my decree, no plan, no threat, and no ulterior motive can take you away from me, because you are marked as mine. I am the one who ties up wounds and mends broken hearts. So keep this in mind when falsehoods start to suggest that your relationship may end. Where trust has been broken, I rebuild it. Where resentment has attempted to contaminate love, I offer forgiveness. I have the ability to transform souls. from the inside out, something that therapy, debate, and effort cannot achieve. Right now, there are individuals in your life who are more in need of your prayers than your worries. Give them to me instead of using fear. Use blessings. Speak calmly rather than frantically. See how I heal what pride sought to harm, and soothe stony hearts. If you believe me, type this. You are in charge of my relationships. And as for your future, pay careful attention. Kid, and quit picturing the worst. Fear will create mental images of events that never happen if you allow fear to rule your life. It will rob you of your sleep and contaminate your hope. Reject it, hold on to the fact that I come before you. I walk with you, I hide behind you. Even if people go, if plans alter, or even if storms come, I never change. I'm still loyal, I'm still yours. Not only am I the God of miracles in simple situations, but I am also the God of miracles in difficult situations. Thus allow hope to resurface where it was buried. Bring back the dreams you put on hold. When society advised you to be pragmatic, living by faith is what I asked you to do. Not by what you can see. Where there are walls, faith sees doors. Faith says if He promised it, He will do it. Faith sees possibilities when the world says, no way. I am reviving inside you the talent you believed you had lost. I'm rekindling your enthusiasm for things you once believed to be extinct. You believe that your finest days were over, but I can assure you that what is ahead will help you forget the suffering you have experienced. I don't squander anything, not even your faults, not your losses, nor your tears. It will all bear witness to my kindness. Never evaluate your success against that of others. They are unaware of your storms, and you are unaware of the storms they have secretly endured. Don't focus on them instead. Focus on me. I am crafting your tale with a plot line that is specific to you, a personalized grace for a life that embodies your own mission. Indeed, there will be assaults in the future, including financial strains that appear out of the blue, and disparaging remarks made by those you believe to be on your side. Fear will try to tell you that you are in danger of losing everything at certain times. But when it does, don't back down. Raise your voice and let the adversary know that you are their defender. Say, Jesus, my name. Call upon heaven's might. Observe how quickly darkness disappears when light appears. Don't shrink back now, my kid. Now is not the time to be skeptical. Now is the time to declare with firm trust that what I promised will stand. When you are at a loss for words, speak my word over your circumstances. When you're feeling weak, pray. When you feel empty, give praise. I promise that the walls will tremble and the shackles will snap. This is not just wishful thinking. Your love and support mean everything to us. As we continue sharing God's message of hope, faith, and blessings, if this message has touched your heart, we humbly invite you to show your gratitude by giving at least one $11 super thanks or your choice each month. Whoever can give super thanks, please give as much as possible. And whoever cannot, please try to read this message completely. Your generosity helps us create more uplifting content that inspires souls and brings people closer to God. By clicking the Super Thanks button below, you're not just supporting our work, you're becoming a part of this divine mission to spread God's love to those who need it most. Thank you for your kindness. Stay blessed, stay joyful, and may God's grace always be with you. Opportunities that seem to come out of nowhere, connections that unlock doors you didn't even knock on, and timely financial answers are just a few of the unexpected benefits that await you in the days ahead. Don't restrict my abilities to what you've already seen. I am the same God that made life jump from barren wombs, closed the jaws of lions, and split oceans. In this moment I remain that God for you. So remain still and observe my movements. Remain in your worship stance. Remain rooted in my truth. Hold on to my heart, and when you feel alone, remember that Archangel Michael and his powerful entourage are always on watch. You are not helpless, you have protection. I own you, loved one. Stay with me, and this more is on the horizon. More than you could have ever dreamed, more than you asked for, and more than you dared to hope for. When the world advised you to settle, remain firm, continue to talk about life. Continue to choose faith. Additionally, remember that nothing you give to me will ever be wasted, as long as you keep your heart open to me. In my kingdom, every act of obedience when no one else understands, every tear shed in private, and every seed of faith you sow all matter. It creates a foundation that is impervious to storms. The adversary wants you to be restless, preoccupied, and always searching for solutions, in circles of anxiety. However, I am now drawing you closer, away from the commotion, and into a location where every falsehood is muffled by my voice. You will recall who you are and whose you are here. You will discover bravery here that is uncheckable by the situation. When relationships are put to the strain, when money is tight, or when you get unexpected news, you question how you'll manage to keep things together. But you weren't supposed to bear it all by yourself. Kate, I'm holding you. Your future is in my hands. I keep your aspirations, your job, your family, and your health in solid, non-slip hands. And when you feel attacked, when others doubt your intentions, when your debts pile up before your income, or when your loved ones misinterpret your heart, look skyward. In the invisible world, Archangel Michael is keeping watch over you. When you are too exhausted to defend yourself, he does it for you. He puts himself between you and the darkness that tries to rob you of your sleep. He battles every falsehood said in your name. The war belongs to me, not just to you. And I'm sure I'll win if you believe in my promise. Type this: the Lord is winning the war. I am aware of the concerns that arise. When you are by yourself, what if I fail? What if all is lost? What if I'm insufficient? Let me respond to each what if with the same truth I am for what you lack. I am sufficient where you feel weak. I am strong in your stress. I am calm in your absence. I am provision. I am the fixing of what was damaged. To believe that I am directing you at every turn. You don't need to see the whole route ahead. I'm working on everything for your benefit. Even though some days may seem like progress, and others like standing still, there is a reason for even delays. My voice is even heard in stillness. Even waiting helps you prepare for the next step. Don't hate modest beginnings. The dull seasons are not to be cursed. If the response doesn't come right away, don't assume I have forgotten you. Child, I am a master builder. I create strong foundations to ensure that my creations in your life will not topple over. In the face of strong winds, we'll put relationships to the test. Under stress, some relationships will become stronger, while others will erode. This is kindness, not punishment. Your circle is being sifted by me until only the truth is left. Those who will deplete you and divert you from the task I have called you to will not be allowed to remain. Just as much as you trust me with open doors, you should also trust me with closed ones. You are entering a period of provision that will take you by surprise. Unexpected checks in the mail, canceled, deaths and chances presented at the ideal moment. Speak life, speak faith. Talk overflow and don't be afraid. When things feel tight right now, see how I handle your confidence and stand in my truth. When you feel afraid or hear news that makes others tremble, keep in mind that the boundaries of this world do not apply to your source. Inflation, job losses, or economic worries don't faze me. Everything belongs to me. I am in charge of country's riches. For those who have complete faith in me, I unlock the windows of heaven. Therefore show generosity. Have courage when the world doesn't make sense. Plant seeds while you wait for your own breakthrough. Bless others, I will push down, shake together, and run over for you what you make happen for others. This season your praise is a weapon that breaks bonds. Fear is broken by the power of your adoration. When the darkness calls to you to keep quiet, keep raising your voice. When it seems like nothing is changing, keep praying even now. The environment is changing. What you see and what I've spoken will shortly coincide. My angels have been ordered to protect you from all sides. With his sword out, Archangel Michael repels powers that would break weaker hearts. You're protected, you're secure. I own you, be steadfast, dear. Maintain your trust, raise your head, and anticipate that my goodness will appear. Where you believed all was finished and dried up, you and everyone around you will be amazed at who I am. As I rewrite your tale, keep this in mind, my love. I will restore what you have lost. I will calm your fears and I will fulfill your dreams in ways you could never have imagined. Archangel Michael will walk before you, keeping watch while I get the blessing ready. So go with confidence. You are entering a promise encased in my unwavering love, not a directionless future. Keep your focus on me. Continue to give thanks despite the difficulties, and maintain your faith when it seems unattainable. I faithfully complete the tasks I began. I've got your tale covered. Please subscribe to support our channel and turn on bell notification.